All right, so have you always been interested in learning how to play an instrument, let's say the piano, but have never found the right instructor or don't know where to go? Well, how about an instructor that comes with some star power? Like maybe this guy could help.
There's a myth floating around that if you're not born with a musical talent, it can be impossible or at least super hard. That's not true. It's so easy, you won't even believe it. What I like about playground sessions...
Oh, that's right. That was the one and only super talented Grammy and Emmy Award-winning musician Harry Connick Jr. offering up piano lessons. Harry joins us this morning to explain how this works. Good morning.
Good morning, Carly. Thanks for having me.
Such a huge fan of yours, Harry. People are still talking about your show when you were here in the Tampa Bay area several months back, how phenomenal it was. And I love that we picked that spot where it said there's this myth going around that you just can't learn. And that's me. My husband plays the guitar. My mother-in-law plays the piano. My dad plays all these instruments. And I'm just thinking, why wasn't I born with that gene?
You know, I really don't think you have to be born with any kind of musical talent at all to play the piano. In fact, what Playground Sessions does is it breaks down all of these barriers that people saw before, like, you know, I don't have an ear for music, or I'll never be able to play, or I had piano lessons as a kid and I got tired of it. It's all different now. And at the end of one session on Playground Sessions, you'll be playing, and hopefully you'll be inspired to do more because of the way they use the technology and the teachers that are involved in teaching. I'm one of those teachers. It shows you how to play the piano in a brand new way, and it's kind of addicting, and before you know it, you'll actually be playing.
So you truly don't think age is an issue? Like if you didn't start when you were younger,
no.
It's never too late to start?
No, it has nothing to do with that. It's not like, you know, if you want to be a football player or something like that, you know, you can be. My father's 92 years old, and I sent him the first session, and he's like, oh, that's what they're talking about. So, no, it has nothing to do with age at all. You can pick it up at any age. You don't even have to have a piano in your house. You can have a small MIDI keyboard, which is something that you can get through Playground Sessions or not. You may already have one. You can do it in the privacy of your own home, at your own pace. With the music that you want to play, because let's face it, you know, not everybody wants to go through, you know, months and months and months of learning how to play scales. You just want to play, and Playground Sessions shows you how to do that.
Well, and explain how it works, because like I said, my husband actually learned how to play the guitar just through YouTube, watching other people. What is it? How is it that you're teaching people, Harry, to play the piano?
This is like learning how to play on YouTube times 100. It's very, very smart. You look at a piece of music and you say, well, I can't read music. You don't have to. You know that you have 5 fingers on your hand, and well, you have to do it, but you'll see as soon as you download the session, you know, before you know it, you're actually kind of reading music without realizing that you're reading it, and you get scored at the end, because when you hit a right note, turns green. When you hit a wrong note, it turns red. And if you're like me, you know, if you get an 80%, you're like, ah, you know, even if you get a 20%, I can do better than that. It's fun. It's like a game almost. And then, you know, before you know it, you get 100%. You move on to the next lesson, and you're playing. So you and your husband can form that duo guitar piano band you've always wanted to form, and quit your jobs and go out on the road.
Sounds good. Well, hey, speaking of jobs, before we let you go, I was so sad when Harry was not around anymore, your talk shows. So me and Natalie, if you ever want to get back to hosting, we would gladly accept you as our third co-host. So please come and join us anytime in Tampa.
Oh, you're so sweet. I'll come down there. I'll come crash the party one of these days.
We would love it if you would. Harry, thank you so much. I can't wait to check this out.
Thanks, Carly. Thanks for having me.
All right. Bye-bye, Harry.